Oh, well out migration. But at the moment, Great Britain are experiencing difficulties coming down the midfield. He might only be 5'9", this prop forward, but he's 16 stone. Krilic. Oh, it's a good high ball. Here's a chance, Melmaninga. Oh, what power, what size, as he handed off number 4, Lesdale, and Melmaninga, the huge burly Queensland centre, puts Australia in the lead by 5 points to 2.
Well, they say this fella is a big man. Just watch this Meninga. A long ball out here from Craig Young. Meninga picks the ball up, but just watch him what he does to Lesdale. And Lesdale's a big lad. He knocks him off as though he's a fly on the wall. Watch this, he must be like a mobile tank coming down here, trying each story, and he's got a lot of pace. What a very good try indeed. What a blow for Great Britain.
Well, this man, maybe 50.5 stone. He's a policeman out in Queensland, and I'm sure he doesn't have much bother on his beat. If he hands people off like that, I don't think he'll have much trouble. It's his third attempt at goal. Out on the touchline. But if any kicker has the power and the strength to put this ball over the post, this man, Melmaninga, certainly has. No, just to the left of the post. Oh, good movement, Peter Sterling. Steve Rogers, Kenny. And it's still going. Wayne Pearce, he's going for that line. Well, that was a magnificent try. And with 25 minutes gone, prop forward, Les Boyd goes over for his third try of the tour. And well might that Australian man be happy. He's excited, and so he might well be.
Well, Wayne Pearce, a lovely play by him, Peter Sterling here. But just watch this Wayne Pearce. Throws the ball out here, he's done all the work. The ball is still coming out, he's still going to park now. To Rogers, to Wayne Pearce, who takes the ball now. And from there, a lovely ball from Boosted. But just watch this, it's a surprise choice in this test match. But doesn't he do well here? And Les Boyd inside, and as a formality of just pulling the ball over the line for a good try.
Melmaninga placing that ball ever so gently on his little mound of sand. I wouldn't have thought he would have needed that on the soft pitches here in Humberside, but obviously he's used to this technique of getting his foot underneath the ball. It's going in, it's accurate, and a good kick from Melmaninga brings joy to those Australian hearts. Stevie Norton, Woods again. He's certainly got pace, this lad. And yes, I think he's cautioned Wayne Pearce for using his boot. Well, the referee, Monsieur Rascagne, is taking him out. He's miming to him because he doesn't know a word of English. And he gets it. So with 6 minutes to go in this first half, at least there's some consolation from Lee Crooks, and he does pull Great Britain back a shade with only a 6-point deficit now. Gratian again. And there's the half-time hooter. And as Great Britain troop off the pitch, They certainly have some work cut out in this second half, with Australia in the lead. Tries by Mel Meninga and Les Boyd. Goal by Mel Meninga, and at 10 points to 4, the game's looking Australia's way. Both sides are as per programme, no changes as yet in the second half. The problem again, we're playing under international rules and substitutes can only be made for injury or a tactical one, which of course is very, very difficult. Les Gourlay. Well, Great Britain still persevering with these tactics of pushing the forwards down the middle, but it's getting them nowhere. Oh, and a good ball from Norton. But sadly lost, Groves away. He's a strong lad, this man, he's a big lad. Oh, and well taken by Fairbairn, but not taken well enough. And the referee was on the spot, he's given the try. And he indicates to the touch judge, Mr. Billy Thompson, that Eric Groves slid over the line. And I think he was right. Great Britain now trailing 4 points to 13.
Well, how strong is this lad? The human mountain, they call him, Eric Groth, and what a lad. He knocked Stevie Norton off. George Fairburn's coming across to take him. This tries a lot of work to be done. How strong is he? Sticks his hand out, still running as he's going down. Does he go over? Is he short? You know, I think Billy Thompson did say he grounded that short, but the French referee gave it.
And this kick could put Australia in an unassailable position. Oh, and it's a beautiful kick. 4 minutes gone in the second half. Mal Meninga might well put his thumb up. Australia certainly holding their own in these scrums. This was one department we felt that Great Britain would have an advantage, but not so. Yes, and the referee indicates his hand in the air for 5 minutes, and he's sent David Ward, number 9, and Max Krilich off for 5 minutes in the sin bin. So that's the first time we've seen that in operation in this country. Sterling again, Price, oh, and a beautiful dummy run. Beautiful dummy run movement. And with 13 minutes gone in this second half, that world-class loose forward, Ray Price, puts Australia even greater in the lead, 18 points to 4.
Well, this is world-class, isn't it? Just watch this little Peter Sterling here, all the time in the world. And who does he flip the ball up? Ray Price. And what a gap, it's like the M6 going down there. No problem, 5 points.
Mal Meninga still looking to put Australia even further in the lead. We've had 4 tries already from Meninga himself, Les Boyd, Eric Groth, Ray Price. And this should be his easiest kick so far. And it is. And so with 14 minutes gone in this second half, Queensland's Mal Meninga puts Australia even further in the lead. Plays it to himself, Price. This Australian number 13, he's suffered from a knee injury on the tour so far, but he looks to be in fine trim now. Oh, Rogers taking some handling. Brett Kenny. And Kerry Boustead is over. Well, the Australians are running riot now. A combination there of strength from Brett Kenny, pace from Kerry Boustead, and Australia go even further at 23 points to 4.
We'll have the floodgates opened here. Just watch this. Australian centre here. straight in to Brett Kenny, takes the ball, and he just takes it now, and Brett Kenny fires away, looks as though he's going to score, and there's Kenny Boosted for a simple try inside George Fairburn, and just puts the ball over the line.
16 minutes gone in this half, and those Australians were very, very pleased with themselves. Max Grillage, number 9 from Australia, coming back from his sin bin. He's had 5-minute spell, and David Ward wanting to get on to very, very quickly. I don't think this man Meninga can believe his luck, the number of kicks at goal he's getting this afternoon. And another one. And touch judge Billy Thompson indicates another fine performance from Meninga. Wayne Pearce, what a fine physique this boy's got. And Kenny, oh well, that was a weak tackle. And these Australians are literally ripping holes through this Great Britain cover. And with 18 minutes gone, they go even further ahead by 28 points to 4. Brett Kenny's had a fine game so far. He's got the pace on the outside. This is where he's beating John Woods in the Great Britain cover.
Well, look at this fella come onto the ball. This is how you run onto it, second row forwards. Wayne Peters, bang, and he's going. And watch him, has he got some good legs under him. Lovely ball to Brett Kenny, good support, bad tackling by Desi Drummond, and all the way to the line for a very good try. And I think that's just about done it.
Already kicked 5 goals this afternoon, Mal Meninga. This is becoming something like a goal-kicking practice for him. 20 yards out, to the left of the post. He pushes it to one side. Well, it looked as if it was going outside the post, but the touch judge's flag indicates that Meninga has kicked the goal. Not shown as any real pace this afternoon, Reddy. He's quite a sprinter if he could get in the loose. Max Crilly, oh, and a lovely ball. And just look at this prop forward, Craig Young goal. Beautifully drawn, and there's that man, Wayne Pearce. What a try. A combination of front row forward play. Craig Young struggled through, passed it to this sprinter, Wayne Pearce, who did the rest. 33 points to 4 in Australia's favour, and that crowd might well look sad. It's a rout here for Great Britain.
Well, this is what we're lacking in Great Britain. Just watch this. Max Crilly chose the ball. First through 2, 3, 4 feeble tackets, and who's there? Prop forward Craig Young. Strides out, wait, perfect timing, and look at this again, this Wayne Pearce. What a game he's having. What a fabulous turn of foot he's got, and he's just easing down for a good try.
And yet another kick for centre Mal Meninga. Immediately in front of the posts. And it's an easy one. So once again, the only way forward from the boot of George Fairburn. Trevor Skerritt. He lost it, but Australia regained the ball. With 3 minutes to go in this second half, Great Britain still looking for their first try of the match. Young, Eric Groth. Well, they call this man in the Australian camp the guru. They reckon that he practices meditation. He'll certainly have something to think about tonight with Australia in the lead at 35 points to 4. Max Krillage. Australia quite content to play out these dying minutes of the game. Price. Well, I get the impression that they're playing with us at the moment. Kerry Boosted. Oh, and a nice dummy. And a good catch from the touch judge. Well, the touch judge nearly went over for the try. He's about the only Englishman to do so this afternoon, I think. And a scrum down. Great Britain, Stevie Nash to put the ball in. And a kick against Great Britain hooker David Ward for lowering himself in the scrum, trying to gain an unfair advantage. Oh, a good attempt. Max Krilich, a yard from the line. A minute to full time. England will be, Great Britain will be looking to hold them. And number 11, Wayne Pearce, struggles across field with a leg injury, but he knows he's picked up the man of the match and how well he's deserved it. Referee waiting to get those two front rows nice and tight. He tells him, I want your boots there. He's an ex-hooker himself, this referee, and how well he's refereed those scrums this afternoon. He's kept them tight and he's kept the ball coming out cleanly from either side. He says, get down, me lads, or in words to that effect. Well, he nearly got the ball himself then, but it's Australia ball. Full time, into injury time now. Greg Brentnell, one man, two man, he goes past. Oh, it's too easy. It's too easy. Rod Reddy, number 12, one of the oldest players in the side, puts Australia even further lead at 38 points to 4.
Well, they're going to wear the whitewash out here with his crossing the line. A lovely ball here from Brent Kenny again. And here watches Brentnell. He charges for the line. A man in some more support again. And look who it is, Nicholas Sterling. And Rod Reddy has the simplest of tasks.
Mal Meninga, noted more for his centre play. What opportunities has he had for goal-kicking practice? It's not a difficult kick. He slots it easily. And there the final hooter. Australia have given us an exhibition of their skills. Central Park, Wigan welcomes a much changed but much younger Great Britain side, looking to equalise the Dominion Insurance Test Series after their disastrous start at Hull in the first test. There's a huge crowd here to see Great Britain, who have 10 changes, a record-equalling number, with only wing Des Drummond at number 2 and props Jeff Gratian at 8 and Trevor Skerritt at 10 retain. That half-back partnership of 6 and 7 of John Holmes and Ken Kelly have been brought in specially to try to get the passes out of the reach of these tough-tackling Australian forwards. Max Krilich, the Australian captain, leads out the same 13 as the first test. They're obviously well satisfied with second-row man Les Boyd is propping at number 10. But an interesting selection for me is the substitute Ray Brown, reserve hooker, and there has been some doubt about number 9 captain Max Krilich. He's been under treatment since the first test, and we could see a problem there for this Australian side. And Great Britain is to receive on the left of our screens in white jersey and red and blue stripe. Keith Mumby, new selection at number 1 from Bradford Northern, tentatively bringing the ball away from his own line. Alec, in that first test, you rightly went along with Australia. Have you seen any reason to change your mind?
Well, I think there'll be a little bit of a difference here, because I think the Great Britain pride's at stake, and rightly so. It was a miserable performance in the first test, and I think the lads will say, well, come on, we can do better than this. And I think the game will be in the balance until very close to the end. I still fancy Australia, but not with a lot.
3 yards from this Great Britain line. Sterling, Price. On a nice switch movement, but well taken by Ken Kelly, the Great Britain number 7. Well did he read that. Sterling. Australia still holding the trump cards here, and he's lost it. Well, that's a relief. Well taken by Chris Burton, but he's given an offside decision. Well, rather a strange decision, I think, from the referee, Monsieur Rascagneux. A lucky decision for Australia. Looked as if he's signalling for... Yes, he's signalling offside.
Well, I think this is not a bad decision, actually. Just watch Jeff Grayson. He touches the ball, and so does Chris Burton. It's a touch decision, but goes to the Australians.
And it's Mal Meninga, this Australian centre, number 3. 35 goals already on tour. Created a record in this country in Test match rugby for Australia by kicking 8 in the first test. He should put this one away. And he does, very, very comfortably. John Holmes on a lovely wide ball. But offside again, I think. Yes. That's the second time he's warned Steve Rogers, and he's telling him, yes, get back, get back. He certainly can't speak a word of English, Mr. Rascagneux, but his signals certainly indicate exactly what he means. And it's Keith Mumby to kick for goal. Just inside the 25-yard line and to the left of the posts. It's there, and the roar of the crowd greets it. And so, with 10 minutes gone, Keith Mumby puts Great Britain back on level terms at 2 points each. Sterling. Les Boyd, is he over? No, he's pushed back. Again, this solid commitment from Great Britain. I think in the previous test he would have been over, but not here. Peter Sterling, this is a little live wire, he's in. No. Push back again. Yes. And Monsieur Rascagneux's on the spot.
Well, this is a tremendous mount. He just dives over. He's a very strong lad, and he does well to score here. What a good try that will be, and an important try for Australia.
And it's a beauty. Oh, well struck.
And
an excellent goal from Mal Meninga with 20 minutes gone. Australia go into the lead at 7 points to 2. Meninga, growth. Oh, and a beautiful ball. And what a try. What backing up there. 24 minutes gone. Eric Growth, the big wingman, took the men out of play. And who slipped in but little Peter Sterling at number 7. Is there any stopping them?
Well, where do you get rugby like this? Just watch this. Run ready. Meninga inside to Growth, and he shouldn't be there, but he is. And just watch the ball. You might think he played centre. Inside to Peter Sterling, and this lad's got a long way to go, so Drummond's flying after him. But he does well. He holds him off and just puts the ball over the line. What a good try that is.
This could be his 38th of the tour, and it is his 3rd goal of the match. And 15 minutes to go in this first half. Australia well in the driving seat by 12 points to 2. Craig Young, Wayne Pearce. Oh, just look at the pace and strength of this man, Brett Kenny. And it's still going. Pearce, Growth. He's still going. Oh, and he's in. Well, here they are again. The size, the power. There's a combination of everything there. Eric Groth looks to have received a knock as he was going over, but what another try.
Well, this again is a quick pair of hands here, and this is a second row forward, believe it or not. Doesn't he do well, this Wayne Pearce? Slips the ball inside to Kenny, turns back outside, and there's the ball, never tackled, to Ron Reddy, and Pearce again, and Groth. This is all wants to be scored. He knocks Bob Eccles off as though he's a little bit of paper. Ken Kelly clings on, goes over for a good try.
It's a high kick, but he's well wide of the mark. Well picked up by John Dalgreen. And another penalty. And he gets it. So, with 30 minutes gone, he pulls Great Britain up to 4 points, and his decision's well justified. Dalgreen still going. But going backwards. Oh! Well, that was a vicious kick from Les Boyd, number 10. There's no excuse whatsoever, and he's off. He's off, yes, and rightly so. I don't like to see that in rugby. No need for it. He'd already been cautioned, and Australian number 10 dismissed from the field, and rightly so by referee Monsieur Rascagnier. And he's accurate. Well, 5 minutes ago, Keith Mumby may not have taken many kicks for his club this season, but certainly he's got 3 out of 3 already. And at 15 points to 6, he edges Great Britain a little back. Ray Price looking to repeat his first half try, but not this time. Oh! Well, I don't think you could breathe on this pitch without the referee, Mr. Rascagnier, knowing about it. He saw that very quickly.
I think we'll find here, just watch John Dalgreen here. He misses. Does he go in? I think the referee might be right here.
But not today. And so, with the 40 minutes gone, coming up to half-time. At the half-time, Australia still retain a commanding lead at 15 points to 6. And that huge crowd will be looking for something from Great Britain in the second half. But if we do get something, well, we must expect miracles. And he gets the second half underway as Lewis has come on the field for the injured wingman Eric Groth for Australia. They're not afraid to let this ball go through their hands. Rod Reddy, Brentnell, Meninga. Well, this ball's like a piece of soap to the Australians. They're moving it everywhere. And another offence, yes. Well, surely Great Britain must realise that this man is on the spot. There's no beating this Monsieur Rascagnier. The simplest punch from Ken Kelly, spotted immediately under the post, and another easy chance to number 3 Mal Meninga. He concentrates as much on this kick as if it was on the touchline. And rightly so, because he puts it again between the posts. And with 3 minutes gone in the second half, Mal Meninga increases Australia's lead to 17 points to 6. Sterling, oh, and a lovely chip through. Oh, beautifully received by Rogers, but offside decision given. He might well loop round Steve Rogers, but he accepts it. Well, it looked offside to me, but play on, says the referee. Sterling. Kenny. Oh, beautiful anticipation, and he's still going. Oh, and a lovely tackle from Keith Mumby. Peter Sterling. Craig Young. These Australians certainly don't run in ones. There's people backing off them all the time. Oh, good long ball, and he's in. Mal Meninga. Well, 14 minutes gone in this second half. That long ball from Wally Lewis out to Mal Meninga, showing Great Britain what they should be doing, that Australia is still doing with only 12 men.
Well, have you seen a ball like this? Quick hands, 1, 2, 3, Ray Price. And look at this for a ball. It looks like a rocket. Bang, right in his hands. Meninga doesn't miss them. Drummond, forlorn hope. Good try.
Many people didn't expect this man to be even included in the test team, but here he is, the sensation of the tour. It's a high ball. Oh, and it's a beautiful kick. He had the power, it had the accuracy. Kelly, John Woods. We're coming back down the middle when we should be going out wide. Oh, Meninga pushes him off with contempt. And another one. Brett Kenny. Well, Meninga brought his side out of defence there, contemptuously pushing off Great Britain tacklers.
It's actually becoming farcical, the tackling, because nowhere should a lad like Meninga be allowed to run from deep in his own half and set Australia on an attack with Reddy. Boosted.
Oh, this is marvellous rugby. Wayne Pearce, Lewis, Brendel, Ray Price. Oh, this is unstoppable. The crowd are roaring, the crowd are cheering. Just look at that appreciation. And after the spectacular, there's the orthodox, there's the plodder, Max Krilich. He'll pluck the forwards in again, slow it down, and then set it up. Craig Young. Rogers, Sterling, Lewis. Oh, well, a forward pass and a bad pass. And well might Mal Meninga look at him. Oh, nice dummy there from Lewis. Australia at the moment just lacking that extra man, that 13th man to make the overlap. Wayne Pearce. This is why Australia are possibly bringing their forwards down the middle a little bit more. They want to pull the Great Britain forwards in before letting it out wide. Steve Rogers, oh, look at that. And he knocks off Ken Kelly with ease in front of the line. And with 31 minutes gone in this second half, yet another try from Steve Rogers pushes Australia further in the lead, 25 points to 6.
Well, it's becoming with nonchalance ease now. Just look at this. A substitution, Ray Brown holds the ball, but just look at it for pathetic tackling. Knocks Ken Kelly off, knocks Mike Smith off, and he's very lucky in the end to put the ball down because a late tackle, but a good try.
He kicked 8 goals in the first test at Hull Boothbury Park, creating a record for himself by an Australian in a test match in this country, and he's well on the way to beating his own record. It struck true, straight through the posts, and that's his number 6. Jeff Gratian and this Great Britain pack certainly was increased for speed, but we still haven't got the speed to match these Australians. Eccles, a nice chip through, but well covered by 13 Ray Price. This man is everywhere. We've commented how this man acts as a sweeper behind the Australian line, and although he may be injured at the moment, that's his position for. He's picking up those loose balls along the floor.
This just shows a little chip, but just watch Ray Price hit it. Bob Eccles goes in 50-50 ball, but just watch Ray Price does. After the ball goes, he's not missed it, and he's still after it, after taking a very heavy knock.
One of the features this afternoon has been the attacking flair of that fullback, Gary Brentnell, coming in the line. Great Britain defence, holding out in these closing stages. Rodgers, Price, oh, here he is again, and a lovely try. No, he's disallowed it, he's not given it. Well done, John Dalgreen. He put him on his back as he went over the line. I thought it was a try, but the referee again was on the spot and he disallowed it.
Well, just look at this, Ray Price. I think he should have scored this try. Just look at the little jink. John Dalgreen does well here. Ray Price thinks a little bit cocky, but he turned him over. I thought that was a try.
And Australia are cruising on to the 13th successive victory. And there's the final hooter. And my word, in winning this second Dominion Insurance Test, 27 points to 6, Australia have now played 160 minutes of Test rugby. They've scored 13 tries, 5 in this one, 8 in the previous Test, and Great Britain still haven't crossed their line. Australia, 27 points to 6, have shown themselves convincing winners again here at Central Park, Wigan. And Great Britain to kick off, facing a very stiff breeze. Referee, Mr. Julien Rascagnier from Perpignan, gets us underway for the third Dominion Insurance Test match. And Greg Brentnell already launching one of those high kicks, those bombs, putting pressure on the George Fairbairn. Well, the technicality in the ruling there, those forwards could not move. We usually see this on the hard grounds at Sydney Cricket Ground or at Lang Park, Brisbane. Well, it looked as if he didn't know which way to put the ball then. He's got a very strong wind behind Meninga. It's just outside the 25-yard line. One of those kicks that a good kicker should kick, but yet very, very awkward. It's a high one, and it's to the left of the posts. Andy Gregory with the scrum half already in the action, bringing it away. Brian Noble, new hooker, favouring the headband. Rather a controversial selection, this Great Britain number 13, Mick Crane, but he had a tremendous game for the Humberside club, Hull against the Kangaroos. Oh, and a good half break, nice movement, Mike O'Neill. That's what we must see this afternoon from Great Britain. Get this ball moving, get away from these forward tacklers. Andy Gregory, still going, David Topless. Peter Smith, there looks to be some fire, there looks to be some bounce in this Great Britain side to start with, Alec.
Well, isn't it nice to see that even the Great Britain players think, well, these are not supermen, we'll go and have a go at them, and why not? Because the crowd are behind them, they've got perfect conditions, and I hope they go out there and just try.
Well, we've tried 31 players so far in these tests. We'll just let's hope that this 13 can do something. Peter Sterling, Australian scrum half, to put the ball in. Foot up. Referee Rascagnier very firm in his decisions. He's one man who has remained in all 3 tests. And Greg Brentnell, Australian fullback, to put to touch. He uses the wind, and it's a lengthy one, gains him about 40 yards. 5 minutes gone, still no score. Well, a penalty, as he's done all season. Very big lad, 15.5 stone. Full of concentration is this man Meninga. That looks good, that looks high, and it is. 10 minutes gone, another 2 points from that Mal Meninga. Puts Australia in the lead by 2 points to 0. And also what it does for Meninga, it allows him to break Graham Langland's record of 35 points in a test series in this country. And he's deserved it. He looks to have a smile on his face, he looks happy. Little variety from Great Britain, looking for the short tap. The captain, he'll be looking for this 15th win. No Australian side has ever come to these shores and remained unbeaten. He'll be keen to go down into history for Australia. It looks a good one, and it's in. Yes, 12 minutes gone. Youngster Lee Crooks puts Great Britain back on equal terms at 2-all. And something to warm that crowd. Sterling, Wayne Pearce, all well backed up by Sterling, and here's a chance. Oh, what a good tackle from Des Drummond. Shook the ball out to John Rebold. Peter Sterling doesn't like it. Well, I don't think things are quite going all the Australians' way this afternoon, and they might not like it. Oh, nicely spotted by Drummond. Now then, Drummond's got clear field. Brendall to beat. Oh, what a beautiful run by wingman Des Drummond. He spotted the gap, he put the pressure on, and now Great Britain are coming. Oh, and a lovely ball to Gregory. Oh, right, that was unfortunate. At least, Alec, that took us fully 70 yards.
Well, isn't that nice to see? But what about the terrier-like tackling we are displaying in this game? Andy Gregory, George Fairburn, the lads are really saying, well, come on, let's have a go at these fellas. We're going to make them go home happy or miserable.
Australian coach Frank Stenton said that this would be the hardest game of the tour. He knew that Great Britain wouldn't let them go home winning all 15. And another offside decision, quickly taken by Peter Sterling. It's nice to see a direct goal kicker, a player who approaches the ball full on rather than the side saddles type. And he gets it. So 25 minutes gone, Mal Meninga edges Australia into the lead by 4 points to 2. Wayne Pearce hasn't really had any of those long probing runs that he had in the first 2 tests. He's been well marshalled, well policed so far. It's anybody's. And Mike Smith pouncing on the ball, but he's given offside decision. But I think Meninga will gratefully accept these 2 points. 6-2, it's an easy kick for him. And with 5 minutes to half-time, Mal Meninga will be quite content to keep Australia in the lead. Vic Crane trying... Oof. Well, they certainly made those tackles, fellas, and that's Boyd again. What a temper this man's got. Hello, hello, hello. There's no need for that. Well, the referee, I don't think he knows what to do. He says, well, sort it out, lads. Settle it down. And there's the hooter for half-time. And we couldn't have a more timely hooter. The referee bringing the two captains together. I think he's instructing these two captains that any further offence, any further trouble, as he pointed his thumb then, you're off, I think. "10 minutes, Mick Crane and Les Boyd, 10 minutes in the sin bin. He signals with his hands. Well, I would certainly agree with Les Boyd, Australian number 8, going in that sin bin. But Mick Crane, I think he must have picked him out with a pin. And so we restart the second half after that kerfuffle, and we shall see those two players back in 10 minutes. George Fairbairn, and so on. Here's this boy, Brian Noble again. He's having a fine game, this lad. 21 years of age. Well, he seems to be organising things. He's a policeman by trade in midweek, and he's certainly giving people their instructions out there. Paul Rose wants to get on playing. Oh, and a nice chip kick there through by Andy Gregory. A good kick from Andy Gregory, sensing that this Australian line-up is coming up very, very fast, pushing them back. And this is what we haven't seen in the previous tests. Andy Gregory, Mike O'Neill. Oh, a nice sidestep from that prop forward. Brian Noble, certainly much more pace at the acting half-back position. Ball moving quicker, an attempted drop from Lee Crooks, and it's a beauty. Coach Frank Stanton was right, only 1 point between them. He recognised that this match will be a tough one. At least there's no way these Kangaroos are going home with that 15th win on the trot without a battle. Peter Sterling, Steve Rogers, Greg Brentnell. Well, you've got to go down to the tackle. Brentnell's got a half break. Oh, he should have given that ball. I don't think anything would have stopped Balstead. He should have passed that ball, but it's Australia still in command, still moving it. But that's a bad pass.
Jump on him.
And no way through for number 5, John Rebo. Peter Sterling, Rod Reddy. Wayne Pearce, this boy can run. Rod Reddy, now here's a chance for Australia. John Rebo going for the line. George Fairbairn with him, and he's in. No, it's a poor kick. Well wide, well to the left of the post. Australia bringing the ball away. Max Krilich, Peter Sterling. Oh, and another break from this man, Wayne Pearce. He's got Kenny with, oh, and can Krilich go in for his first try on this tour? He's got 15 yards to go. Yes! Going off the field, he's being sent off the field by Rascagna for an incident. Off the ball after the try had been scored. And that will be a big disappointment to British hopes. A simple kick. And so within a matter of minutes, Australia forge into the lead by 14 points to 5. Good long ball to Reddy. Lewis. This is rugby, Brent, no. We're seeing something of those skills, but a good tackle from George Fairbairn. Met him head on, put that Australian skipper, number 9, Max Krilich, down. Australia now looking very, very strong. They come in these short 5-10 minute bursts. Meninga. The support play is magnificent, and this is taking some stopping by these 12 men. Gregory, Smith. Oh, 6 tackle coming up. It's a nice chip. This is a chance. Oh, play on, another 6 tackles. David Stevenson couldn't quite get the ball. Mick Crane. It's there, Gregory's coming. It's still going, David Stevenson. Oh, he's no. A foot short. And he wants to get playing. 6 tackles, another 6 tackles. But in fact, that is the equivalent of a professional foul. Rod Reddy keeping him down. Drummond going for the corner. And he's still not in. Another foot short. Well, Great Britain are hurling everything by the kitchen sink at Australia. They've still not got over. Well, Alec, at least we're trying to get over that line.
Well, I think the Australians have got this line booby-trapped because they've never had as many escapes, but at least we're proving now we can put pressure on them, and I think we will score a try, believe it or not.
Oh, but not like that, Alec. But we're still going. George Fairbairn. Well, George would have been better to have pushed that ball out wider, I think. Mick Crane. Oh, and a beautiful ball. Here's a chance. Steve Evans going for that line. He's in. If George could get this could put real pressure. It's in with a chance. No. Still keeps the score at 14 points to 8 in Australia's favour. With 14 minutes to go. Great Britain trying to raise their game. Australia keeping this ball going, but at least these white shirts of Great Britain are getting across this field, tackling far better than we have done. Two youngsters there, Brian Noble and Mike O'Neill, only 22 years of age. That's what Great Britain's got to build off. Steve Rogers, oh, and a beautiful ball to Kenny. Look at that blistering pace. Boosted outside him, it's a formality. And that's the pace. He lofts it high, and he misses it. So the score still remains at 17-8 in Australia's favour. Australia brought on Ray Brown for Les Boyd, but they still don't get any better with the scrum figures. It's one area which Great Britain at least have monopolised, but sadly we've done so little with the ball.
Come on!
Neil Courtney bringing it away. Oh, there's the strength of the tackle that can force the ball out of a man. Brett Kenny again, what pace this player's got. Oh, and a beautiful inside pass. Oh, what a try. What a try this is going to be. Magnificent rugby. And that takes them further ahead. 5 minutes to go, Australia, 22 points to 8. Well, what a fine game he's had on this cold day. He's all the way from the 80, 90-degree temperatures in Rockhampton, Queensland, but he's served his country well here. And what a length of a pass, fully 40 yards there to Wayne Lewis. And he's still going. Mal Meninga. Oh. He's still going. Well, that shows you how to hand off. It must be like hitting a brick wall when you hit this Meninga. Another 40-yard pass. Well, they're toying with us now. Wayne Pearce striding for the line. That's pace. And Andy Gregory puts the ball down. A little variety from Mick Crane. Still playing Wayne Lewis. Can he go the length of the field? But this man surely can. Brett Kenny, the man of the match. Just look at that for pace. Oh, magnificent. And when we think that at half-time this score was 6 points to 4 in Australia's favour, and now at full-time it's 32 points to 8. It just shows you something of the fitness of this side.